6 tries, a solid win on the scoreboard, but for Rugby Erasmus, it wasn't good enough. The Springboks beat Italy 42-24 at Loftus, but if you think that result secured players' spots for the next test, think again, because Rugby left Pretoria more frustrated than satisfied, and now he's openly reconsidering his second test selection. The Boks raced to a 28-3 lead by halftime, but their second half display allowed an inexperienced Italian side to claw back, leaving Erasmus unimpressed. "I guess it's a positive that we scored 6 tries, but we're frustrated," he told reporters. "I didn't pick up in the week that this was the way we were going to perform, but it's all fixable, but it's definitely frustrating." And now, plans for the second test? Under review. Internally, we've announced that 13-14 players that will definitely get a run next week and that we'd build the bench or starting lineup around those guys. We won't discard those guys, but some of them might move to the bench. Some of the real standout players who played today might start again. This isn't just about rotating bodies, it's about fixing intensity, especially in the final 40 minutes. The makeup of the team may change to handle the physicality that Italy threw at us. You'd think a team that made 120 tackles in the first half would break in the second half. But it's a team that's fit and passionate, and we have to make sure that the team that we put out next week is not just a team that can go 50 or 60 minutes, it must be a team that can go 80 minutes. We have to pick 9 guys to go with the others, and we have to decide whether they start or come off the bench. Despite his frustration, Erasmus was quick to give credit to the Azzurri. It was a very frustrating game. We knew they would man up, and they certainly manned up in most departments. Scrums, mauling, defense, attack. It was a proper test match. Credit to Italy. When we were 28-3 up and we scored that try which was disallowed for obstruction, I thought we might have them, but then we lost some momentum. I don't think we have too many excuses, and it certainly makes the selection for next week interesting. They could easily have come back into it at the end. They performed really well. We definitely tried to impose our game on them, and they didn't allow it. Rugby wasn't holding back about the lack of control in the second half. The frustration was not only about not dominating, but also that the game was stop-start, stop-start. It felt like we didn't get any intensity in the second half. Even so, he sees positives, but with a dose of realism. The positives are that we won, that we scored tries even with a maul that didn't function, even with a breakdown that wasn't great on attack, even with a counter-attack that wasn't awesome, we still scored 6 tries. And finally, the only casualty? Damien de Allende has a bit of a hamstring, but luckily we don't have any injuries, just a few bruised egos. So here's the question. Is Rugby right to shake up the team after a win, or should the scoreboard be enough to keep players in? And is this Springbok squad showing signs of depth or of deeper issues? Let us know in the comments, and subscribe now to Green and Gold Army News, because the scoreboard tells one story, but Rugby tells the real one.